check what's going on. Yes, seems to be fine. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. We're watching this. Gotta say, I'm late with this one. 2 days. 2 days. Jesus. Yeah. So let's go through the short, through the messy, and everything else in between. So let's go. Blah blah blah. Nope, not that one. Yeah, so this one. Okay. So, I didn't have too many chances to work on the game this past week because for some reason my toddler decided to kill me in my sleep, and it was a struggle. So yeah. However, so I'm going with research and experience points. So research is going to be turn-based. So every turn we are going to get a fixed amount, and experience points are going to be uh, basically what is accumulated. So the idea is in our events we will have a dip in experience points, and that's the short of it. So when we go to the laboratory, we can work there. Now, the idea is, because I have this graphic over here, we'll jump to escape. Yeah, I was working here. So I was thinking of using this group of objects. Okay, let's group them up. Let's copy them. And we will, sorry, I don't want to move that. And we will stick that over here. So the idea is, I want to work with that object. Jeez. Sorry about that. Let's lock our height. Let's make it look good. So something like this maybe will be more interesting, because that way we can work with big numbers. So locked height, good. Y. Okay, that's like this. That's like this. Okay, object group, of course. Locked height, yes. How the hell? Oh, yeah, I remember what happened there. The object was there when we filled it in. Okay, okay, let's remove this object. Yeah, let's delete this. Let's fill it in one more time. Wait a minute. We are missing an object over here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So let's send this to the back. That's too far back. Jesus. Am I hidden? Okay, not this, not this, not. What am I hidden over here? Jesus Christ, with objects. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Let's. Okay, let's turn these numbers black so we know where they are. Where is our Here it is, but it's deep. Okay, okay, let's pop it up. Okay. Yeah, order of things over here can be really messy for some reason, but yeah, we gotta work with that, unfortunately. Why do I have two of these? I don't remember. And two. Did some grouping failed? Let's remove this one. Fill this one. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Remove you. Stay there. You stay over there. You remote. Okay. So why is this object? Okay, let's group this. Objects. Group. Yay, lovely. We see this one. We can take this one. So would like this. Let me make it like this. Should I put it in a smaller container? I feel like maybe. Let me see how it goes. No stroke, just fill. Not that one. Let me see my colors. Fill. Let's go with. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Sure. No locks. Okay, down. Doesn't look too bad. For some reason, it's maybe color. Go with what is hideous. Finding a good contrast. Just check what you guys are seeing. Should I put a partial border on it? Okay, let's put it like that for just in case for now. So, Jesus Christ, I wanted that. Let's lock it. So we can do something like this. Okay. Now we can fill in this side with not white. Okay, great. We did it with red this time. Yeah, sure. Nice. Let's send this to the top. Let's copy height. No. Should be same height. Do we have same space? Let's see, can we align these two to be Okay, sure. The issue is now that it's not what we want. Let's take you here for a moment there. In black, just not to lose you. Need a little bit more space in this, but it's not doing that as I want it. So this side is wait. And this one can be separately modulated, and that's good. So we can do this. Okay. Good. Better. So let's these two together. Doesn't seem too bad, but issue is where should I put this? If I put it over here, the opposite side. Let me take this one. Oh, let's put you over here. See if I put it. Why are you grabbing the corner of that? That's not good snapping corner. Okay, so let's take you in. The object is a bit bigger. We can downsize it just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so this one height is 32. Let's copy it here. Let's see what we got. Okay, not bad. Not too bad. Okay, let's align these two in the middle and height. Great. Let's align these two in the middle and height. Great. Everything seems a bit better. The only issue that I have with this two group and remove it, because if we put it here, the filling method will make a mess. So top layer, top layer, put it here, the corner. Yeah, we can squeeze this a little bit better, but what to do with you? So, put it here. I have this empty space over here, and I don't like it that much. So for me, maybe more interesting approach would be something like this. And just to make it more interesting, maybe it's something like this. So this is what we are using. This is something that can be described as a yin-yang approach. So we are losing something and we are gaining something. So the idea, of course, is to make it interesting to the player. Yeah, I gotta change this color. It doesn't match. Jesus Christ, yellow. Okay, changing color. Let's undo that one. Let's undo objects. We only need the color green. Sure. Let's see what we got. That looks interesting for us. Yellow looks okay. Dark yellow looks maybe better. Okay, not too bad. So let's export it and let's see how it looks in the game. So button, export, replace. Let's go to the game. We should have it load up. Of course, give me a sec. Something export all. Exporting gone wrong. Yeah, I don't like the cube format. Let me see, maybe half a circle or something like that. Can it look good? So let's go back. Maybe take a half a circle or something. I think it will be looking better. Let's go down a notch. Sure. Let's see. So this one has to go sorry, down a notch. Two down. Nope. Hmm. Maybe something like this in the corner, and then we have it like this. Or just go with a circle in general and go with something like this. So I don't like the pure circle. It doesn't quite catch, maybe catch every detail that we want. Let me just double check what you guys are seeing. Sorry about that. I should fix it fast. Okay, let's see what's going on. Should I put something around it? This looks slightly better. And if I take this, merge something like this. Let me give me a sec. Something like this. And I fill this in. Yeah, I think I think that looks a lot better. Satisfied with it. So let's go. That was a accidental mistake, but I like it. So it matches in. This one goes in. That's great. And I just need to fill this in and so for that, let's take this color in. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Doesn't look too bad. Cool. Okay, let's copy this. We'll take this one. We will take this one. Take this one. Great. That's what we wanted. Take this one. A little bit on the top. Now go down. Great. And weird, but okay. So let's match these two. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, looks almost decent. Just let me check that the color is what we want. No, that doesn't went well. Okay, what can we do? So I don't want to delete the whole thing. Maybe. No, oh no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, that's why it's looking different. Sure, let's try this. Okay, let's go with that. And but that makes this side. Okay, locked height, sure. Don't want to rotate. Should be better. Yeah, does seem to be better. So let's step a little bit back. So we can take all of this. Let's group this just to make it more interesting. Let's export. Export as. Sorry guys. Let me just check what's going on your screen. Yeah, okay. Let's button research. Replace the button. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it seems a bit more interesting. Yeah, it seems a bit more interesting. I like it. Acceptable. Okie dokie. So next one, we will be going with. So first button should be 4 jumps. Next button should be 4 jumps after you have 50 points. So that will be 200 points. And the next one should be 4 when you have 75. So let me get my calculator. Currently, it's too late for me to do calculations. Usually I can do them, but when it's working with 75, my brain is mush. So 300, 200, 300, and the last one should be when you're having plus 25, plus 25, and plus 25, which means you have 100. That means 400 should be your next point match. Okay. So let's copy all this couple of times. Let's group them and let's copy object. Group, copy, paste 4 times. Do I need to paste this 4 times? I generally don't. However, for you guys, later on, these elements will all be available to download and free on some platform. I'll see what platform exactly. So later on in the future, you guys can play with that. Then hit apply. Okay, great. 400. Okay. Interesting. Not what we wanted, but we can work with it because we have room to work with it. That's 300. Sorry for that. Not again what we wanted. Let me. Well, this is a tricky part. So I cannot quite make them align. But let's try. Let's align. Okay, these guys. So these guys, and this, and this. Yep. No, that's not what we wanted. Okay, ungroup. Jesus. Let's try again. Let's try and align this. Okay, great. So they are aligned. They should keep and be aligned. So again, group. Something went wrong. Something went wrong over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you win. I'm going to delete this object. Okay, and I'm going to take this object, group, copy, paste, delete this one, and paste one more time. So they will allow me to put 2 over here, and it will allow me to put 3 over here, and it should be the same across the board. Okay, let's export this one. So the selection over here, it's grouped object. Okay, let's go export it as, and let's import those boys once we are done. So this name should be that's 200. 200, and this one is going to be 300, and the last one is going to be okay, let's go into our, I love it when you guys don't see what I'm doing in the back. So let's go with text. Text is going to be ignored. Let's go with icon, not icon behavior. Sorry, icon. Load image. Oh, it's you guys again cannot see everything. What's going on? So what did we put? 200 max size. Okay, icon. Let's see icons. No, not font size. Layout, all right. No, I forgot which one. It was theme override constants. Okay, theme override constants. Icon size 200. Okay. So this will put you on 50, this will put you on 75, this will put you on 100. So I need one more. Jeez. Okay. Images. 300 again. Team override constants. I can max size. 200. Go. Sure, so simple. Last one. Okay. Team override. Size. Okay. So that's 25, that's 50, 75, 25. Wait, feels like did I do my calculations right? Yeah, 75 will be 300. So the next one will be, so let me go 50, 25, 100, and this is 125. And this should be how do we well, that's a tricky question. How much points should we be going with? I mean, theoretically, we can go how much we want, put things to be expensive and exponentially increase, but should we go with 5? No, let's leave it 125, and later on maybe we will do something more interesting. So let's go with beginning. Yeah, looks better. No, no, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's make it more interesting. So, okay, let's go with you. Just put a 5, 8. I save everything. Let's go as 5. Kidoki. Let's go back to our game. And let's put an image there. Oh, of course it is. Fear not. There is always a solution. So what happened? Why did it look like that? Because we export when we copied it, it got ungrouped, and we export only the selected part. We didn't export everything. 500. Here it is. Okay, replace. So you guys should be getting an update. 500. Great. Okay. I'm actually slightly happy with this. So let's do let's do I don't wanna margin container position. Let me try this. Okay, that's what I wanted. Didn't care about this one. This one can let's go. Yes, we do. Let's not stick to the walls. Let's see how it looks now. Just unselect. Okay. Looks better. Okay, R&D. So we will give this to get 25. That's great. That's great. Now we can do rest of the things. So. Yeah, good. So on production screen, we will be doing capabilities to. So R&D should give us research points, and it will give us some maybe random effects. Yeah, but that's for the storyline. Okay, I don't want to mix things up. Let me just check what you guys are saying. Okay. But we will be working on it. So the idea is, again, let's go through things that we did. We got some resources over here. You'll have the ability to get these things. I don't like the fact that it looks like it's glued to the top. Oh, maybe yeah, visual elements I'll do separate and later. I know that I broke a couple of things. I think I broke this, guys. Let me double check on the code and make sure that they exist. So what button in Godot and connected it inside the code. We can do this. Yeah, so that means that we have a duplicate. And that means when we look at this, we can see that there is a difference in location. So the first one is located in a margin container, where VBox not a 2. However, here's the difference. We have container 10, the same, but we have moved it to this container. So this button over here is broken, but the name stays the same in our case because we already used it once. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled and be careful with this stuff. Not to break it too much. So that's the second one. These labels, should I? Wow. Okay, let's rename the label. Coding stuff in general, I'll do off screen. Don't want to bore you guys too much. I'll go over some elements that what we need to code and where things can break and how things will look eventually, but yeah. So when we are, for instance, in events, and in events, there are things that can happen, of course. The idea is, for me, for instance, to have a list of possible events. So let's go check maybe. Yeah, for instance, an event mechanic looks like this. So I have a random event. Sorry, this is not, yeah, here it is. So we have a random event and we have a list of possible events. The unfortunate thing for you guys, you cannot see what's going on over here because it's connected to my variables of localization. It's connected to other stuff. So for instance, when we're talking about localization, I have a separate files that manage localization. For me, the idea of localization was done that I have a variable set like this. And each of these variables can be changed because if I want to change something somewhere, for me, I think in my mind, it was better to have it this way. So let's put it like this. Localization in Godot can be managed differently than I did it over here. So there are other mechanisms for localization. However, because I'm working with a lot of text and I want to eventually maybe change things, have the ability to double check, maybe have the ability later on to have a custom localization ability. So in order to accommodate that, I went with this approach because when you're working with custom localization and custom file for localization, that means you have a master file. And so to have a master file, that means you have to have every line of text pre-prepared somewhere, and that will allow you to create a modular approach later on. So, what does it mean? When you, this is for later versions, but so I'm technically skipping ahead, but the idea is you, as a user, can create your custom text however you wish to have it, and it will be imported through the file that you created. It will be imported into the game and it will be used by the game. And in order to have that, that's what's going on. The idea is to have two separate event localization files later on down the line, because one will be for the storyline. So there will be a possibility for you to edit the storyline text. However, I don't think there is a possibility to create branching strategy that will match every possible scenario for that. So that's currently not in the cards, but this is one thing that I did for instance, if you wish to create something custom, a little bit, this is a bit look into the future of what's going on in the background. Now, going over to through the file structure and what's going on and everything, I'll have a separate section later on down the line, as we advance through the code and do more coding stuff. However, I can explain what's going on now, and that is that we are working on visual elements, preparing for 0.3 release. I don't want to create a situation where 0.3 release is more broken. The idea is to have it well, slightly prettier. I did rush a lot with 0.2 release, and there are bugs that are still present because I'm missing 0.2.1 release. That did not happen. I'm working on it. So the idea is, why am I investing more effort in 0.3 release? I'm investing more effort in 0.3 release because the idea is that 0.2 release, 2.1, will be turned into the demo version of the game. So having a semi-finished product in 0.2, and then we are advancing with 0.3 and having a lot of content in 0.3. I was hoping to be far along with 0.3. However, I was sick, and my kid was sick and everything, and that took a lot of time, more time than I wanted to. So yeah, that is called life, unexpected events. Let's put it like that. In general, for now, this is what's going on. I'm happy with the development. Again, yeah, this looks okay. I like the button format. I'll go with this format for the research. And later on, we'll go with elements that. So the idea here is basic research will give you boost to your research points. Production will be where the buttons for creation of drones and robots, so droids and drones will be in production section. However, that means that in the beginning you have to research that to get them. So that will be a new thing. Propulsion and detection. What was going to happen there? So propulsion and detection will allow you to. So propulsion will allow you to explore the solar systems. Detection will reduce the bad effects of events. So that is the idea for now. R&D for now will allow you to boost your research. For now, I don't see a big, how should I say, a bigger difference there. So yeah, one thing I'm definitely thinking about is maybe changing the format of this, because I don't like it looking empty like this, and maybe go with scroll type approach. So that is something I'll be doing off screen. Again, don't want to bore you guys a lot with that. And yeah, for this video, I think that's it. I did cover a lot of stuff, and I hope to see you maybe in next video, and that's it for now. See you guys.